attempted something unusual. I used artificial intelligence to create a complete 30-minute documentary video from start to finish.
On any given day, the President of the United States moves through the world surrounded by an invisible fortress. A fortress made not of stone and steel, but of technology, training, and thousands of hours of preparation. This is the story of the most sophisticated protection system ever created, a system designed to prevent the unthinkable. The statistics are sobering. In American history, 4 presidents have been assassinated: Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and Kennedy. Another 6 have survived assassination attempts. But in the modern era, something has changed. Despite living in an age where threats are more sophisticated than ever, the protection surrounding the president has evolved into something almost impenetrable. How do you protect the most powerful person on Earth? The answer lies in layers, countless layers of security, each one redundant, each one fail-safe, each one constantly adapting to new threats. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the most secretive protection force in the world. The United States Secret Service wasn't always in the business of protecting presidents.
All was done using Grok AI and some other AI tool for image. So here's how I did it. First of all, don't skip this video so that you can get everything that I did from start to finish. So now this is the instruction I gave to Claude AI. I love using Claude AI to generate my scripts for documentary videos, anything story. I love to use Claude AI. I gave it a prompt. I want you to create me a 30-minute documentary script, and voiceover in between should be a prompt to generate the images. All images must be in 3D, and according to the script, the topic is why the US president is almost impossible to kill. So here's the script with the voiceover, and also this is the image prompt that we will use in generating our images. And as you can see here, this is more of a 30-minute script. It is long, and this is what you want to create for your documentary videos. Copied out all the voiceover out into a Google Doc. As you can see here, these are all the voiceovers we copied out from Claude AI, and then move on to Google AI Studio. This is where we generate our voiceover, and then come down here and select single speaker audio. This is where you paste your script. First of all, before you do that, you have to change this from read aloud in a warm and friendly tone to narrate this in a warm, conventional American documentary tone, steady, heartfelt, and easy to listen to. Paste your script. Make sure you select your voice down here, the voice that will best match your script very well. For me, I choose this particular voice.
What do you want to explore?
Click on run. And here is the result of our audio.
On any given day, the President of the United States moves through the world surrounded by an invisible fortress.
Also, the next thing we did was to edit the audio to make it more realistic and cinematic, and this is the process we did for that. Please pay very attention to this part. This is where we edit our audio. You know, AI audios always sound more of a robotic, doesn't have that crisp, you know. So what I do with the audio is to edit our audio. This is the audio we generated. So all we need to do is to bring in the audio here. You can use Audacity to do this, and you can also use Adobe Audition or any other audio editing tool that you are familiar with. First of all, what I like to do is to put in compression, multi-band compressor, and then give it on broadcast. So this makes it a little more bold.
President of the United States moves through.
So after then, I would like to give it an EQ, filter and EQ, parameter equalizer, and keep it on voice enhancer.
Fortress, a fortress made not of stone and
so you can make little to no adjustment on this. So this is when you are listening to the audio, just listen to the audio and then know what to change, or you can keep it on the default, but I like to make some changes depending on what I'm hearing on the audio.
Protection system ever created.
So as you can hear, this is the before.
On any given day, the President of the United States moves through the world surrounded by an invisible fortress.
So the next thing we like to add here is to bring in your mastering in order to master the audio. So you bring in your mastering and then set it to subtle clarity, or you can also keep it on make room for focals. So this is depending on how you are hearing the audio, but for me I would like to keep it here on make room for focals.
On Earth, the answer lies in layers, countless layers of security.
So when you're done with that, all you need to do is to export your audio file export if you are using Adobe Audition like me.
On any given day, the President of the United States moves through the world surrounded by an invisible fortress, a fortress made not of stone and steel.
So the next thing we did was to generate our images. So to generate our images, you all know I use Whisk AI. I use Whisk AI to generate the images. As you can see here, these are all the images we were able to generate, and as you can see here, they are all in 3D styles. So these images are just according to what Claude AI gave to us. As you can see here, I gave it a sample of a 3D image. I downloaded this image online in order to have my sample so that Whisk AI can pick from there to generate my images. I downloaded the sample online. As you can see here, I searched for 3D render models character, and this is the one I went for. Whisk AI have been able to generate these images in 3D. As you can see here, these are 3D images. So this is just like a guide for Whisk AI to know the kind of images I am currently looking for. As you can see, go ahead and generate your images. I also use LM Arena to generate some of my images. As you can see here, we have most of those images on that videos. So when we are done with that, the next thing we want to do is to generate our video using Grok AI. This is Grok AI that I use in generating those videos. If you want to know how you can generate videos using Grok AI, watch this video. Let me come to the imagine section so that I can show you the videos we have generated so far. As you can see here, these are the videos we have generated just to create this video that you have seen. So Grok AI did these videos for us. So what we did is to generate the video using Grok AI. Come back to Claude AI and say, now in the image prompt you provided, write out a simple prompt to generate the videos and also include the camera movement for each. Claude AI has given us the prompt for all the scenes and also includes the camera movement for each. So you can see these are the camera movements and these are the prompts for each of the video. Now the next thing I also did was to generate our background music. The platform I used was Pixabay. So on Pixabay, you can generate background music. As you can see here, this is the background music I generated. Make sure you come to Pixabay and then make your filter on crime scene. You can set your mood on the kind of mood, how you want people to feel the background of the music. And I did crime scene, cinematic music, and make sure, very important, it is on AI generated only. With this option, you are very safe on using it on YouTube or any social media platform. In order to be on the safe side, make sure you use the option AI generated only. That is how I generated my background music. So another form that I use in generating our videos is through the Whisk AI. As you can see here, you can animate your videos. All you need to do is to come here on the video that you want to animate, come down here on where you have this icon animate, click on the animate, and then when you click on the animate, it will take you down to this interface where you can input your prompts in order to animate your video. Click on animate and then give it a prompt in order to animate the video for you, and then click on generate. When it's done animating, make sure you click here to download it. So the next thing you want to do is to use CapCut or Premiere Pro or any other editing tool that you are familiar with to put your videos together